The committed. I ain't gon' lie. Bad Rude really gon' return. But I love it. Ain't no love in that raggedy. Ain't no love. I grew up in that raggedy. Yeah. Don't do no trusting in that raggedy. Don't do no trusting. Grandma disgusting in that raggedy. You are now tuned in to Real Talk with Benjamin Rex. Today we're gonna discuss relationship goals. And also we're going to discuss some statistics on HIV, AIDS, different STDs, basically a consequence of cheating. Relationship goals. Social media is destroying relationships. Real talk. People feel like they have to post all their accomplishments, and they compare their relationship to other people's relationship. And one thing that people act like they don't realize is that nobody really posts their faults. Nobody really posts their failures. Nobody really posts, man, this dude cheating, or this girl just cheated on me, or I caught her on the phone. They don't post that unless they really done with her. So the closest you'll get to somebody posting one of their mates' fault is, we've been through so much, but guess what? We still standing, and that's still good in itself. And we can't disregard that fact, even though we all do the same thing, right? So the lack of respect for one's self will lead to a lack of respect from your partner or your potential partner. And what I mean is, you could be on the internet, and I'm gonna speak on the females for a second, I'll be jumping back and forth, don't worry. But you could be in a relationship with a female, or you could be scouting for a female, and you look at the post that they make, and then you kind of judge them. You could misjudge them, but you still gonna judge them. And you'll see, all right, maybe they have a female that she never posts half naked photos, her bosom not really out. She always kind of dressed good, but she not a thirst trapper. You know what I'm saying? She not one of those people that do that. So you gon' create some type of judgment on who you think she is. You can't get angry at a person for going by what you post. Because nowadays, that's what people think everybody is, exactly what they post. And it used to be a point where we could post whatever we want and not get judged by it because people actually know us. But now, people don't actually know us because they don't see us, or they don't be where we be. They always on the internet, same place you be. So people have to rely on social media to make judgments on what type of people are, or what type of people that people began to become. I look at the way social media has transformed relationships is there is no more secrecy. People don't even approach females in the way that they used to approach them. There's nothing intimate about how you approach females these days. You'll get to know somebody on the internet for maybe a whole year, and then you finally end up bumping into them in the streets, and then y'all feel like y'all knew each other forever, but that's not the case. Like, you really don't know that person, and then you be surprised to figure out that that person is nowhere near who you thought they were. They were just portraying a type of person that they knew that you liked because of who you portray yourself as on the internet as well. You see what I'm saying? Social media has basically destroyed secrecy within the relationship. people often blab to their friends. Now it getting to the point where they are blabbing to the entire world, and there's no way to take it back. You know, you'll go and tell your family members about your relationship, right? And then get mad when your family member that you didn't tell know about it. I mean, if you can't keep a secret, right? How could you expect somebody else to keep a secret? Because you told your own business, which that implies that you can't keep a secret as well, right? So how would you expect somebody else to keep that same secret? In my opinion, I won't tell what my mate do for me. I'm not finna tell what they don't do for me. I'm not finna tell what's wrong with them at this time, and talk to my friends about what kind of attitude they got. I'm not finna talk to my friends about none of that. That's not their business. And I think a lot of people hold on to the good people in their life if they would stop telling their business so much. Stop giving people incentive to take your man or to take your woman or to break up what you got going on. Some people feel like you don't even deserve to be happy because they know all of the dirty stuff you done. A lot of times people put doing right on another person. Your goodness should not depend on your mate or your partner. Trust me. So, for instance, if my old lady say, I'm not having sex with you no more, that should not make me want to cheat on her, because I have like a moral standard or a moral code for myself. It's something from, like I say it all the time, respect comes from within. So she don't have to respect me in a certain way. It's how I respect myself. It's how I carry myself. Once I leave this house, I handle myself accordingly. Not how she want me to be, it's how I am. You see what I'm saying? She made the right decision by choosing me. If she can't trust me once I leave out this door, then she don't need to be with me. If you feel like you can't trust your partner when they leave out the door, something wrong. That's not, if y'all arguing every day, something is wrong. This is not how relationships go. I don't care what your parents did and what your friends do with their old man and their old lady. That is not how relationships go. Trust me. You're supposed to be happy. I don't care what they did for you. I don't care what they do for you. They put their hands on you. What you talking about? I bet you if your friend haul up and punch you in your mouth and do that every 2 or 3 months, I bet you wouldn't be their friend no more, would you? So what makes the difference? A lot of y'all know I'm married or whatever, been married for a little second now, and I'm happy, you know, whatever, blah, 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 all that, right? But a wedding, a ring, and a contract will not keep a person. It will not stop them from cheating. It will not stop them from putting their hands on you. It will not stop the verbal and the psychological abuse. It will not stop that. Trust me, just like a baby won't. We've been learning that. A baby won't stop neither one of those things. I feel like the actual commitment to a person is in the heart, not in this ring. When I first got married, I made a post and I said, this ring gonna get blemishes, it's gonna get scratches, you know, the diamond's gonna get dull, or you know what I mean, dirty or whatever, you know, whatever. The ring is not what makes this relationship. It's what I do for my partner. Because they got a lot of people with rings that's cheating with their ring on. I mean, I'm just being honest. We all know some people like that. So don't look at me like I'm just making some BS about what's going on in the marriage life. All I'm saying is, don't expect that contract, that wedding ceremony, and that ring to stop what's going on in your life. You got to fix that first before you step into any kind of contract with any kind of person. In my opinion, I feel like cleaning, right, should not be a woman job solely, right? It shouldn't. My grandma always used to say, and she still said, a broom will fit any hand. that mean I can clean up. That mean my wife can clean up. That mean my children can clean up. Cause she used to tell her that as a child, so that apparently means children clean up. So some of y'all need to start letting y'all children clean up and or teaching them, cause that'll probably change how relationships go in the future. But anyway, I feel like you cannot put that house on this woman at all times. You gotta be able to take care of your own business. I don't care if you got raised like that. You ain't never fold no towel. Well, sit on side and learn. She'll love that, bro. Trust me. Hey, wash dishes, bro. Do them right now. You don't want to be eating no food from last week on a new plate. I mean, you know, with new food on it. So, but you want to wash your plates. You want to take out the trash, of course. You want to be able to. These things a man are doing. Don't let nobody fool you and thinking that men only do certain things. Men are adaptable. Men should do everything in their power to make it easier on anybody that's around them. You should do anything in your power to make it easier for your children. You should do anything in your power to make it easier for your wife. You should do anything in your power to make it easier on your mama and your dad. Whatever the decisions you make to do that, you need to do that. And that's what a man is. That's one of the things that a man is made of, is helping, is doing what's right. But what I'm saying is, the least you could do is walk around the house and start picking up on certain things. You could help out. You can wash clothes. If you don't know how to wash clothes, man, trust me, don't touch the clothes. Let the clothes go. She might cut your neck off. You touch them clothes. You fade the clothes or put them reds in the wrong color. You hear me? You know that red don't play. You hear me? But what I'm saying is, you want to do whatever it is possible, that, or at least whatever she allow you to do in the house. God knows she appreciate it, bro. A lot of these women, bro, they take care of the children. Once you get off work, you go and chill out with your niggas, you hear me? See, me, I come home. I'm just being honest. You can ask my old lady if you know her. I come home. I handle my business. I do what I got to do. You know, I come home. I help her cook. I help her wash dishes. And I don't do this every day. This ain't nothing I'm able to brag on, because the thing she do is nothing compared to what, I mean, the thing, yeah, I'm tripping. The thing she do is nothing compared to what the things I do. I think I said that backwards. But look, I ain't tripping. Look, you know what I mean though. She do big, I do little. Put it like that. What I'm saying is, you should do your best to make it easier for your wife, your old lady, your baby mama, your girlfriend. Okay, I want to speak on sex, or the lack of sex. I feel like if you are in a relationship with a person that like a lot of sex, I feel like you should meet them halfway, right? If you are in a relationship with a person that don't like sex, I feel like you should meet them halfway. So if we got two people that's on opposite sides of the spectrum, I feel like y'all should be having not a lot of sex and not a little sex. Like, y'all should be in the middle somewhere, or you know, however it's supposed to go. But I feel like y'all should meet each other halfway. I feel like that's what it is, you know. I feel like a relationship is 100% and 100%, but in that case, I feel like everybody should come 50-50, you know. You should, you don't want to lose a relationship because of sex. That's like one of the stupidest things to lose a relationship over, you know. Don't let sex be a reason why a great relationship broke up. You know what I'm saying? So that means that you should be able to somewhat step outside of your comfort zone to look out for your mate, right? Now, I'm going to leave that alone because I know they got so many people on different sides of it, and I ain't tripping on that, but I just want to put that out there. Now I want to talk about condom usage. Man, look, if you don't trust your mate, you don't trust your old lady or your old man, I don't care how long y'all been together, I don't care if it's your baby mama and you know she clean, all that. If you don't trust her or him, you need to wear a condom, man. Trust me. Don't, and all these dudes that be having them on, that be messing around with them little females every other, you know, whatever, and you ain't got no condom, you like, man, fuck it, don't do that. Do not do that. And I'm gonna show you why you shouldn't do that, bro. But look, don't do that, bro. Anybody you do not trust, you shouldn't have sex with them anyway. But if you don't trust them and you feel like you really do have to have sex with these people or this person, you need to wear a condom. And you need to bring your own condom and not use somebody else's condom. I ain't never ever in my life want to use a condom from a woman. I always heard stories about that, and I don't remember. I ain't gonna say I ain't never did, but I don't recall ever using a condom from a woman. And I want to talk to the youth a little bit on that. If you never heard that, just don't do it, because they said that a lot of those women was poking holes in the condom, and like pinholes. And that's how the condom break. And you know, whatever, you know, you get the point though. You know, you don't wanna, you know, I don't know if that's something that's still circulating, but I know when I was coming up, they always told me don't use a condom from a woman. If you ain't got no condom, you go store get it. If whatever, but you don't go use her condom. That's what I heard. Whatever. Anyway, now I'm finna be talking from my phone, right? I'm finna be looking at my phone, reading y'all something. This is a PDF I downloaded to my phone. This says Louisiana HIV, AIDS, and early syphilis surveillance quarterly report. It was released September 30th. This is from the Louisiana Department of Health and the Office of Public Health STD HIV program. Alright, now some things that I was looking at on here that I wanted to say to you guys on how bad, you know, a couple statistics on HIV, AIDS, and you know, black men, black women, white men, white women. You know, the numbers it is, you know, as of 2018, the third quarter of 2018. Okay, so as of September 30th, 2018, that's not that long ago now, they have 22,101 persons currently living with HIV AIDS in Louisiana. So that's 10,904 with HIV, and that's 11,197 with AIDS. That's in Louisiana. Okay. Out of that 22,101, there are 15,487. That's 70.1%. That's men with AIDS and or HIV. That's a lot, bro. 15,000. Women, there are 6,333. That's 28.7%. That's with HIV or AIDS in Louisiana. Transsexual women, there are 279. That's 1.3%. And trans men, there are 2. That's 0.00%, whatever. Okay. So now we're getting to black non-Hispanic men. And like I said, I'm reading from my phone. I know y'all can't see it, but I'm reading from my phone from the Louisiana numbers, HIV and AIDS. Okay, so black non-Hispanic men, they have 9,768. That's 63% of 63% of the men. 63% of 15,487. Okay, white males, there are 4,674. That's 30.2%. For black non-Hispanic men, women, there are 5,170 women, black non-Hispanic. That's 81.6% with HIV/AIDS. White non-Hispanic females or women, they're 909. That's 14.4%. These are some lopsided numbers. I'm actually not shocked, but all right, newly diagnosed with AIDS from January to December 2017. There were 500 in 2017. There were 500 persons newly diagnosed with AIDS. They had 359 of those 502. So 359 out of 502 were black non-Hispanic men. It's a lot of information. Like you'll just have to look it up, but it's a long. It's maybe what? Let me see how many pages it is. It's not gonna tell me. I'm probably on page like 10 right now. Though. Yeah, I'm on page 11. And like I say, this is the third quarter of 2018. And okay, so let me see. So the people living with HIV infected as of September 30th, 2018. Like I say, it's not long ago. And they're doing it by parish. Okay, so let's look for East Baton Rouge, which is where I live, if you didn't know. Okay, so by parish, HIV infection, we have 4,133 people living with HIV. Okay, in Plaquemine there are 51. In Orleans Parish there are 5,273. Tangipahoa, there are 452 people living with HIV. West Baton Rouge, 110 people living with HIV, the infection. Ascension Parish, there are 243 people living with HIV. Assumption Parish, there is 39 people living with HIV. Cato Parish, there are 1,277 living with HIV. Jefferson Parish, there are 2,120 people living with HIV. So basically, East Baton Rouge Parish, Jefferson Parish, Orleans Parish, Cato are filled with people with HIV. I think I seen Lafayette. Lafayette has 857 people, and that's a lot of people, man. But I'm just pointing out the fact that like it's a huge cost to cheat, man. A lot of y'all know what comes no more, you know. Y'all done got the prep out there, so y'all feel like y'all don't need that. I'm on page 33. It's like a lot of information on here. Well, I'm tired of looking through it. I mean, it's sad just to see all those different numbers, you know, all those different categories, all those different cities, and this is something that we can get control over. And one thing is not leaving home without condoms, knowing you about to do something, or not having the proper protection, or not getting tested on a regular basis, having more than one partner, being promiscuous, taking certain drugs the way you can't remember what happened, being around the wrong people, sharing needles, and so many ways to catch it, man. But like I say, it's real sad because Baton Rouge is a small area and we are number 3. We made a lot of improvement, but we still number 3, man. You know. But it is what it is. Keep on with y'all goals. Y'all relationship goals, that is, the ones that are non-existent, the ones that are following something that's fake in the first place. following something that is not real, something that is not organic. I don't have the committed. I ain't gonna lie. Been really gonna retire. But I love it. Ain't no love in that raggedy. Ain't no love. I grew up in that raggedy. Don't do no trusting in that raggedy. Grandma disgusting in that raggedy.